Welcome back to Wise Up Biz Talk, where they find a business lesson in everything and help you wise up. Let's get started with your hostesses, Em and Kim.
7 things that will cost you nothing and
change everything.
That's a great topic for today.
Yes. So the thing is that to be successful, a lot of people think you need to have loads of cash in the bank and to use for investments and to purchase homes and real estate and this and that and whatnot. But the founding principles of business actually cost you nothing.
Something you're pondering about.
Yeah. So the first thing that we're going to talk about 7 of them. There's plenty out there, things that cost you nothing to do and implement. But here are the top 7. Be on time.
Yeah, I really hate it when my client's late and I gotta sit there and wait. You know, you can be doing something else, but then
you're just waiting.
Yeah.
And then it makes you late for the next person.
Correct.
So I personally think
15 minutes before your time, I think it's nice, great to just show up early.
Well, apparently in Japan, if you're 10 minutes early, you're already late.
I guess half an hour early.
You've been to Japan, right?
Yes, I have.
They are some of the most mannerful, respectful people I have ever met.
I think I read somewhere, like on the train, the subway, if they are late, then the conductor have to apologize to everybody and give them like a late slip to work.
That's crazy.
That's what I read.
Well, and the thing is being late is ultimately it's rude. Right? If somebody is taking out the time out of their day to meet with you, whether it be for a business purpose, a product, or whatever, they don't care about all the excuses, right? That led you there. You know, ultimately, if you're running late, it's because you're not prepared or you didn't plan accordingly, right? I mean, obviously, there's going to be some things that occur every now and then. Like, you can't help it if you're going to have a flat tire on the way.
Yeah. Well.
But, like, I remember whenever I was a single mom and I was looking for a job and I was so paranoid about being late that I was at my interview 1 hour before it actually started.
That's how I feel. I don't know. Like, whenever I fly somewhere, I always want to be there, not like 15 minutes, not an hour. It's like 2 hours, even though it's domestic flight.
Well,
like, you just never know.
You don't know. And then they have like these gate changes and all these things. So, you know, ultimately, if in my mind, if I can be on time for my plane departure, then why can I not be on time for a business meeting or a meeting in general? Like if you go to, and I'm not going to lie to everybody here, okay? I have struggled with being on time. Okay, first of all, I blame it on the fact that I've never been able to wear a watch. I have too much electricity running through my body. It is totally a thing.
Never heard that before.
But it's not an excuse. I used it as an excuse for many years. And that goes to the second thing about something that you can change and cost you nothing to help you be more successful. And it's getting rid of the excuses. Stop blaming other people or other things or items and just own it and change it. I used to be late. I'm on time now.
Well, she got excuse this morning. She brought me not Subway. I'm sorry, Starbucks coffee. So that was a good excuse.
I wasn't late because of that. I told you I was going to stop by and get that. But anyways, being late is not an excuse. So don't be late and have no excuses. The other thing that can cost you nothing and help you be successful, and I think is also very important, is having a great attitude. Yeah. We've talked about it before in the past. You know, having a good attitude, having good energy, like those are things that are contagious to other people.
Yes.
So, you know, when you're sitting in front of a client, are you like this? Like, okay, I can help you. Are they going to buy something from you?
No, they were like, oh my God, I need to like find excuses just to leave.
Get out of here. I know. You know, and the thing is it's just genuine. Like, you have to be genuine in it. Like, you can tell when someone's faking a smile on the phone. You can tell when they're faking it in front of you. You're like, especially if you're a good BS reader, like, you can't BS a BSer. You know what I mean? So be genuinely happy and have a good attitude. But part of having a good attitude is being positive and thinking that you can do things and you can accomplish things and you can be productive. Like, I listen to Gary Vee, because he talks a lot about positivity and stuff. And, I was listening to him one day, and I've always said, oh man, I struggle so much with time management. And he said, not to me personally, but just generally in his podcast, he's like, if just by saying that you struggle with time management is you wasting time about time management rather than just solving the problem. And I'm like,
wasting your time just thinking about
time management. I'm going to sit down and do my calendar right now. So, just focusing on positive things, on, making change and things like that. But I think having good energy and a good attitude, helps you overcome some of the more darker sides of owning a business.
Well, it also attracts more different type of people to you too as well when you're positive.
Yes.
Because positive people want to work with positive people.
Right. And honestly, and I've had relationships, whether it's friendships or business partnerships or whatever, or business affiliates or whatever you want to call everybody. But if they're negative, I'm not attracted to it, and I want no part of it. It just seems dramatic to me. It's something that's not helpful for me or my success, and
it also drains you too as well.
So think about this: if you're a negative person and you have a negative attitude, do you think successful people want to hang out with you?
No. Because
what are you going to do for them? Bring them down.
Drain them.
Drain them and drain their stuff. So yeah, the other thing too that costs you nothing and can help you be incredibly successful is to be prepared.
Oh yes.
If you're getting ready for a big presentation, just winging it is not going to make you seem credible. Some people are good at BSing it through, but the more high level a business person is, the more they can see through your stuff. They will know if you don't know your numbers.
Yeah, when you're not ready, you stumble and then, you can't think straight.
Or you also like to joke around or make light of a situation that, honestly, the person in front of you, for us, if we sit in front of a client that wants to discuss their retirement, if we're not prepared with the solutions and we haven't, sometimes we talk out things like, do we think this is the best thing? And this is what I was thinking. What do you think? It's all about preparing, making sure that you're ready, even going down to the next day, okay, what does my calendar look like tomorrow? So I'm on time for everything. I know exactly when I need to leave. And also I know how much time to put in between appointments. Insurance agents, we're in Houston. We have loads of traffic.
Yes.
I had an agent one time who had 7 appointments in one day.
How do you do that?
They were late to every single one of them, except the first one. And that's the thing. It's if your appointments generally take an hour, add another hour, and then put another hour or 30 minutes for traffic and whatnot, and give yourself plenty of time to accomplish what you need to without running over.
I don't know about 7 appointments.
That's a lot, especially all over Houston.
It is.
Just driving to 7 different places in one day takes a long time. So the other thing is, and I think is really important, is always going the extra mile. I think when you're with your client, right, you don't just find a health plan for them. What do you do for your client?
Well, we do a lot of servicing, after the fact. So once you are my clients, I have concierge that will reach out to my clients every now and then to check up on them, and then we also do just little things. I don't know.
But you also look up their doctors. You look up their prescriptions. You listen to the
that's
client.
Supposed to be your responsibility in a way.
But people don't do it.
To see if that plan best meet their needs. If it doesn't meet their needs, then.
But there's so many brokers out there who will just push a product because they get an extra bonus or an incentive, and they're not going the extra mile. For me, going the extra mile is, having a good customer retention program.
Yes,
following up with them, making sure they transition into their product or health plan.
That's the extra mile. Finding their doctors and their medication, that's supposed to be in your, it's a part of a duty.
Well, and having people walk into your office because they heard about the great things that you did going the extra mile for your clients.
Yeah.
It's pretty much how you find your business.
Correct. So I say my new clients, I say about 90% is from referrals.
Yeah. That's good.
The extra mile that we invested.
Right. Well, and I also think there's a good boundary, right? Is like you go the extra mile for your clients. It also speaks a lot about who you are as a person. Like if you're willing to go the extra mile for your clients, you go the extra mile for your business. You know, you're instilling these kind of principles in your business that in the long run help you and help you become more successful. Had you not gone the extra mile and you just sold a policy, think about all the clients you miss every single month, and you'd have to actually spend more money
yes,
to obtain that client. So your conversion rate for those clients is a lot cheaper, allowing you to grow your business because you're allowed to you're now able, not allowed, but able to put that money into more marketing.
So the cheapest form of marketing is through the word of mouth.
Yeah. Cheapest form. And also, if it's a referral, it's a warm lead. So the chances of them buying from you is higher.
It's a lot higher.
The chances of them retaining with you is a lot higher. And it's just a lot better than a cold call because referrals are warm leads. So that's good. And the final thing that I think is really important. Oh, we actually have two. But before I get to the final one, we got to talk about the other one. Having a strong work ethic.
Oh.
That's like the most obvious thing ever, right? Making sure that you are able to motivate yourself and get going and get the things accomplished every day. I mean, okay, during Corona, how hard has it been to work from home?
I can't do anything.
Can't get
nothing.
Your house is clean, but your business is struggling, right?
So we tried it for 2 days. And I was like, oh my God. So it's like 5 o'clock already. I didn't even do anything yet. You know, we wake up, cook and clean. It's take a long time just to get everything back in where it belongs.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and also you like to eat out a lot. You don't know, you always cooking. But you know, having a strong work ethic is getting up, getting moving, things like that. And I've had a strong work ethic working in corporate, but working for myself,
it's a lot harder.
It is a lot harder because you don't answer to someone. You don't have deadlines. You don't have to do anything, but you're going to be broke if you don't.
Maybe, I guess, go back to our last episode when we were talking about a coach, you know, getting somebody that keep you accountable.
Well, and also people are motivated by different things too, right? Like some people are motivated by performance. Some people are motivated by money. Some people are motivated by outcomes with, you know,
prestige.
Yeah, prestige. You know, like for me, I know I'm motivated by when people rely on me and I get the job done. Like for some reason, I enjoy doing that. So
I need to make 7-figure now. Can you help me?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. You know, so having a strong work ethic, and it's something that honestly, and we're going to talk about this later because it's a great podcast subject, but it's about how you instill that in your youth. I think that would be a great topic to talk about. But going into our final one is saying
thank you.
Thank you for listening. Emily. We're not done, but thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. You know, saying thank you to the people who help build you up, who help support you. Saying thank you to your clients for being there and, you know, sending you referrals, being appreciative of everybody's efforts to help you be successful, I think is one of the most, it's the cheapest, it's the freest thing ever to have. And I think being appreciative and being humble and saying thank you is very key in success. Because people don't hear it a lot. You know, you have a lot of, you know,
I guess negative words more than positive words.
Well, you know what I think it is you have a lot of people out there who are like me,
like feel entitled,
mine,
entitled to everything.
Like they just want you for what you can do for them and not vice versa. So when you start getting used to that as a business person, like, oh, everybody wants something from me, whether you benefit or not, when you finally do say thank you to someone, they're like, what? Did she just say thank you? Like it's rare to hear it. So, you know, people feel kind of like, wow, like, okay. You know?
So I need to do this more often.
Yeah, you need to say thank you more often, right? So those are 7.
So let's recap that. Recap that. So be on time.
Be on time.
Okay. I know. Thank you. We just talked about that.
Thank you.
Work ethics.
Yep. Great attitude.
Great attitude.
I think we skipped some. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
No excuses.
No excuses.
And go the extra mile.
Go the extra mile.
Yep.
So 7 things that will
cost you nothing and change everything about how you do business.
See you on the top.
Thank you for joining us today on Wise Up Biz Talk. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and leave a rating. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Wise Up Biz Talk. Please share our episodes on your business page with friends and family so they too can wise up. Always a business lesson in everything. See you on the next episode.